This is Paul.
Yeah.
Expenses that may be covered with crime victims compensation program benefits.
Yes.
The reasonable and necessary medical and funeral expenses.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Loss of earnings for investigative, judicial, and medical appointments. Puh. Counseling for the victim and eligible claimants.
Yes.
And then the replacement of property seized as evidence or rendered unusable by the investigation.
Yes.
Now, I'm on rental assistance and I'm the victim of my sons being taken without any due process.
Yes.
And I'm the victim of fabricated evidence.
Right.
And I'm the victim of the use of forgery and fraud.
Yes.
And as many times as I tell the local police department about this,
Yeah.
they seem to think that I don't have any rights as a victim. Now, the Texas Attorney General and the individuals, reasonable fees
Yes.
for assistance.
Right.
Filing crime victims compensation application, obtaining the benefits if the claim is approved. I am sure that every claim will be approved in every state of the United States that has to enforce the full faith and credit of the United States Constitution. They're all going to pay for my attorney fees
Yes.
and the assistance
Yes.
in filing all the crime victims compensation.
Yeah.
Because I emailed every state. Now, losses of wages and travels to seek medical treatment.
Yeah.
And then the relocation expenses for domestic violence victims of those sexual assault victims attacked in their own residence.
Yeah.
Now, I would be sure that I'm eligible for at least $75,000 in benefits from every state of the United States. Now, the Texas Rangers, they're legally liable.
Yeah.
You can all be sued.
Yes.
Misconduct and corruption of public officials, and then parental abduction, Pope. Missing persons, I don't know where my 5 sons are.
No.
No. I don't know where Marilyn and her kids are.
No.
But Mike used impersonators to appear in a picture in a Rotarian newsletter. My biological sister, Susan Bowers.
Yes.
Now, I'm a citizen of the United States as well as a citizen of humanity.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that the International Court of Justice, the International Court of Humanitarian Rights Violations,
Yeah.
I'm going to want to use those courts for myself. Now, as a citizen of humanity, I will sue every corporation, for the use of anything in outer space for the sale and manufacture of any goods, and the falsification, of the identity of any of those that work in outer space. It's one of those International Court of Justice lawsuits where I sue every nation of the world
Yes.
for having any knowledge of this. Now, the forgery,
Yeah.
the fraud, the false arrests,
Yes.
the false imprisonments,
Yes.
the fraudulent mental health evaluations.
Yes.
And then I wanted to speak to Marilyn about Mike's involvement in my actual family.
Yes.
And what's that again? Let's see here. Human Rights Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide.
Yes.
The Convention for the Protection of Human Rights and Fundamental Freedoms. International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights.
Yes.
Now, anything in the space marketplace
Yeah.
could violate the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights.
Yes.
I feel it violates my economic right to be able to manufacture and sell any good or service from outer space.
Yes, he does.
And I think the whole world should know about all of this. Now, let's see. Convention for the Protection of Individuals regard to automatic processing personal data.
Yes.
That cloud computing on the moon. And enforced disappearance. We wouldn't want any look-alike to decide they're going to. Now, court having obligation to preserve marriage.
Yeah.
And I made quite a few videos.
Yes.
Providing crime issue corridors where there's a forgery, fraud, and kidnapping.
Yeah.
Like to pray in the Holy Spirit together.
Oh.